Plastic Surgery prioritizes your comfort, care, and privacy with all consultations and procedures.
And today we are joined by a board-certified plastic surgeon, Dr. Jared. We are here to talk about this and talk about breast augmentation, and not only that, but a special deal you've got running over there as well. First of all, let's talk about your establishment, Commonwealth Plastic Surgery.
We've been in business for about 10 years now. I graduated from residency in 2013, so in that time we've basically become established as doing cosmetic surgery. We don't really delve into other things, and so I spend the bulk of my time doing breast augmentation, tummy tucks, facelift.
I was going to say, around this time, we are seeing a lot of BBLs. Have you ventured into that as well?
Sure, we see some of that, but not as much as you might see down in Florida or something.
Right. So tell us a little bit, if we are interested in getting breast augmentation, what are the different types of breast augmentations that we can get?
Yeah, it's a good question, because sometimes somebody comes in and they don't know exactly what they need, right? And so a typical scenario is mom comes in after having a couple kids and they say, hey, I need something done, and they don't know what it is. So we wind up taking a look at them. Sometimes they need things made a little bit bigger. Sometimes they need things made a little smaller, and sometimes they need things lifted, okay? So sometimes they actually need a couple of those things. And so when they need things made bigger, we wind up using a breast implant to augment them, to give them a bigger volume.
And there are different types out there on the market, and you've got some that are in front of us here today. Let's talk about what we're seeing.
Yeah, I just brought a couple things to show everybody. So one of the bigger questions that people ask is, do you have silicone or saline implants? These are not the full spectrum of silicone and saline, but these two right here are silicone implants. This is an example of a saline implant. Some people choose the silicone because they feel a little bit nicer, look a little bit nicer. The saline are a little bit safer. So some people who are more prone to want something safer tend to gravitate towards the saline.
Now, what about the option? I've also heard of one and read it on your website that's known commonly as the gummy bear option. Well, now, what's that?
Yeah, so there's different versions of silicone, basically. There's some silicone that's more liquidy, and then there's some silicone that tends to stick to itself more. So when you pinch one, you might be able to see that that's pretty thin pinch, and then when you pinch others, you can see that it's a little thicker.
I see.
That thicker silicone helps things maintain its shape a little bit better and may be safer in the long run.
So Dr. Jared, tell us a little bit about your promotion that you were running.
Right now we're looking at offering people $700 off implants. And basically, if they use their standard saline implant, that gives them a free saline implant. And if they're interested in one of the other implants, we just contribute that $700 towards whatever implant that they choose.
And this is for all types of people. That's the thing. You know, it's not just because I want that. It's because sometimes people actually need it, right?
Yeah, of course. So, I mean, there are instances of breast cancer and that sort of thing where people do use implants. The common scenario that I see is somebody who, you know, used to look good and then they had kids and the kids wrecked me, and so now they want to feel good about themselves again.
Perfect. Thank you so much for being here. Don't forget, that promotion runs out March 31st, right?
That's it.